In this brief video, I just want to show you something that is confusing to a lot of people. I'll show you a simple example that will clear it up, but that is the go command. Now, I wasn't really sure where to put this in the course. It's a little early here, but by the time it's too late, it's really too late. So let me just go through it with you. Just kind of stick it back there in the back of your developer toolkit, and you'll know when you need this. The go command really is not even a standard Transact SQL command, but it is a command that Microsoft uses to tell the query processor, hey, this is a batch, okay? Let me just show you an example here. If I declare a variable, and I'll just call it @m as an integer, then I set @m equal to 5, and then I can print @m. So we haven't talked about variables and all that. Just trust me on this and just follow me through, okay? And I'm going to make this all cap to stay consistent with you, okay? So I'm going to execute that. And notice there's my message. It printed @m is equal to 5. Well, I'm going to come down and I'm going to type some more code. I'm going to set @m equal to 6 and print @m. And I'm going to execute all of this code. And notice I got 5 and 6 because I declared the variable up here and it's still in scope down here, right? And so I can still use it. But if I put the go command right here, what this is telling SQL Server is, okay, start right here, declare the variable, okay, set it equal to something, print it, go. That go tells it, send this to the processor, run it, close that out, then start this next section as a new batch. This really is an end of batch command, if you will. So if I highlight all of this and execute it, notice I got my 5 right here, but now it says, hey, wait a minute, dude, you got to declare this variable @m. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't see where you've declared that. Why? Because this got sent to the query processor, and then it's as if that went away. And so you got to be careful with this because the go command can really help you sometimes because you can do some cool stuff with it. But notice, here's something you can do with it after the go command that is really something you probably don't want to do. It could confuse you really bad. And that is, let's declare @m with a varchar 20, and then let's set @m equal to hello. All right, if you're seeing code, you don't know what it's doing, don't worry about it. We're going to come to it later. But now, if I execute all of this, I'm going to make that go away in the bottom there. Control R will do that, by the way. And execute this, notice I got 5 and hello out of the variable with the same name. Why? Because really SQL Server sees this @m as a total different variable from this @m. Now you don't want to do that. That's going to confuse you really bad in your code. But I want you to get a grip on what Go is doing, because there are times when you'll have code where you're creating a table and then inserting rows into the table. And when you execute it, it'll tell you that table doesn't exist. And you're yelling at the machine because, look, right there's where I'm declaring it and I'm setting up and I'm creating the table. What's happening is you'll have to put the Go command in so that SQL Server will go out, create the table, then come back and run the commands. Now, in different situations, things will work. It's kind of weird sometimes, but if you ever get into a situation where it doesn't look like things are being recognized properly, look for that go command. You either need to add it in or take it out. But just know the go separates our code. If I take go out, then all of this is one batch, and it all gets sent to the processor at once. If I put go back in, then this is 2 different commands. This is a batch, and that goes to the processor. It comes back, and then this is a batch, and it goes to the processor and come back. So just always remember, go means send everything up to the last go, or to the top of the code, to the processor, run it, then come back, and let's continue from here and move forward. Hope that helps you understand what's going on with that go command.